Welcome back. I do wonder if at some point, just for the sake of having like any sense of organization and whatnot in this garden, I ought to, is there one in there? There you are. I knew I had another white butterscotch somewhere. I wonder if I ought to, at some point, try to introduce more organization. I don't have any of those. What are you doing here? Why do you even enter the garden? What do you want? No, just grass. Cool, I just don't need you right now. It could be like 600 for you to become a resident, though. I'm half tempted to do that. It's not a lot of money, all things considered. I would be surprised if Piñata's acting the same in this game. I remember back in the console versions, the wild piñatas could get into what I would kind of call a feeding frenzy, where if they started eating one thing that they needed to become residents, they would, You're just gonna leave now? Like, as soon as I do that? You are awful. Let's recuperate some of the cost there. No. But yeah, if you got them to eat one thing, do I have to put stills? I do, don't I? They just put other things that they wanted to eat in front of them. They'll just keep eating more and more and more of those things. So you could chain together literally a dozen things if they needed to eat that many things. Get them to eat something that they want once, and then just keep putting more of those things in front of them, and they'll just keep eating it. I don't think the AI does the same in this game, though. Okay, so I have a second one of you somewhere, don't I? Very good. Okay. Alright, blue butterscotches. Now what? Oh, I never got the white butterscotch to become a not white butterscotch. Yeah, get out of here. I was in the middle of getting that done when this thing... Come on. Sturdy flowers, eh? When other stuff happened. Okay, there we go. So that one will get eaten, and as will all the children of these blue ones. I could, in theory, have the red ones breed right now, too. I should have to do that, actually. I thought I left one of these. Hey! You're just about to eat the thing, come on. Just change their mind. Come on. It's like they're only willing to walk towards it for so long. Sometimes I can get piñatas to do stuff at night, but only sometimes. Well, you shouldn't be reaching your house, come on. Very strange how sometimes I can get them to do stuff at night and sometimes I can't. Like the first time I tried, this is what they were like. They would absolutely refuse to do stuff at night if they wanted to go to bed. I wonder if it's like the console versions where a piñata's willingness to do stuff, though, is dependent on their happiness. This one seems pretty happy. But in the console version, piñatas that weren't happy would absolutely refuse to do things that you told them to do. I do remember that being a problem. Dude. You know, it's like they walk up to it and then refuse to actually eat it. These ones will eat, for some reason. I don't think that was much difficult to get piñatas to do things at night as I did before. Like, these ones are doing just fine right now. Though these flying piñatas cover so much more ground than my camera can. There we go. So you get that text compound and they're mostly locked into actually doing what you told them to do, which is very nice. I greatly enjoy piñatas actually doing things I tell them to do. It could be a real pain in some cases back in the house versions. Man, I'm getting a lot of mouth drops lately. I'm actually getting a piñata to show up consistently. That's highly unusual for this game. Are you ever gonna get out of there? Are you ever gonna get into a cocoon? I need to turn more of these yellow. I have one yellow butterscotch right now, and I do need 3 more. Right? Yeah. So I've cashed in 2 out of 6. This is a 3rd out of 6, and I need 3 more. I ought to put down some more buttercups. Buttercups at least grow really quickly, so... Not my fault, dude. The game teleported me while I was watering. Where's the rest still? They're just wandering around outside. Get in here. Come on. What are you doing? Enter the garden. There we go. And, ta-da. You only got 1 for some reason. You did much more poorly than your companion. No. Alright, well, we'll wait on these to grow and then we can turn everyone yellow. Well, 1 or 2 of them yellow for the moment. Is really what it is. I think one of those rotted. That's annoying. Very good. You can eat that one. Or you can eat that one, I guess. I'll just wait for another bit of fruit to show up, I suppose. Should only take a moment. There we go. This photo's gonna have a house one day. Not right now, but very soon. I need to breed the Candarias after I finish breeding the Flutterscotches, though. Alright. This is just piñata breeding the game for the moment. There are other things to occasionally do, but only occasionally. It's funny how they compressed all of... Did I accidentally... Yeah, did the romancing get cancelled by them getting watered? That's interesting. He never does his happy animation anymore, but it's funny that they basically compressed all of Sidas's emotions just into uncertainty about everything. in the world around him in this version of the game. They just didn't have the production values for multiple emotions for this man. Get in. They just cannot figure out how to get inside this thing sometimes. I wonder if they just choose a random... I wonder if they just think we're like choosing a random side to enter from instead of choosing the closest side or whatever. And then if they can't actually enter that one side they chose, they just... Oh, you probably ate that thing, little jerk. And they just give up. Alright. So that egg will hatch and that'll give me my strongest for the blues. I can sell those blues as well. There we go. Do I have any other... Oh, do I have any other adult white ones right now? Yes, I do. Don't poke. Full force. I don't know why smashing a flower has to take so many hits in this game. What are you doing to make that happen? Okay. And then this one will grow up, and I can make that one yellow as well. So I have 3, and that'll be my 4th that I have. Oh, the egg doesn't show up on here. It's weird. But yes, so then I'll have 4, plus the 2 that are already eaten. That'll be enough to finance a master romancing of Candarias. Very nice. It's nice that I don't have to actually use any romance candies or anything for these guys. It's just, it all happens to work out that I can provide them myself just for the... Well, I'd say the price of a couple of buttercups. In reality, it's the price of some buttercups and the opportunity cost of not getting to sell the piñatas. Can I immediately feed you a flower? If I can't, then I'll have to wait a minute, annoyingly, for a new flower to grow. But... You wanted to eat green flutterscotches, didn't you? Yeah, you just want to be happy. Fair. What do you normally need other than a house, though? Yeah, just green flutterscotches. Oh well. I'm gonna be out of flutterscotches at this point, by and large. Yeah, I might not be able to feed them the flower. That's annoying. If they won't eat it, then I can just replant the seed. Is this the case in the console games too? Can you really not feed you can feed baby piñatas things. I don't know if how it's in this game, but in the console version I'm pretty sure you can feed milk to a baby piñata to make them enter a cocoon instantly. I think so, at least. Oh well, I'll just wait for them to grow up, that's fine. Oh, well. There, now eat it. Stop being happy, eat the flower, it's gonna decay. There we go, very good. And I don't need this. No, see those. Okay, cool. So we have all of those that we need. Our blues can just be sold now. So we master romanced all of our blues. Just to admire it, let's see. Looking at our awards. The auto awards. Oh yeah, the forest colors aren't next to each other anymore, but... Blue, all done. Green, all done. Red, not done. White, done. Yellow, done. Oh boy. Oh, wait, no, that was variant, wasn't it? I didn't get the variant for Licatoads? It's a problem. You're gonna have to correct that at some point. Okay. You... I just don't sell for a whole lot, unfortunately, but... Cool. Alright, and now the reds. Luckily for us, these raisins ants aren't exactly making a beeline for the fruit. I say that. Dude, eat the things I give to you. Seriously. Well, now I can breed raisin ants later, at least. Eat the darn fruit. Why won't you eat? None of them will eat the fruit. Why? Is it too late in the day? Someone's also not happy enough. They could be happier, I guess. Well, the annoying thing about the spiral of sadness that is a piñata's life is if they're not happy, they'll refuse to do things that make them happy again. You can't tell them, hey, do this thing that makes you not sad, idiot. Where'd that world go? Oh, they only appear, they haven't joined in yet. Well, I was saying earlier, very briefly, something that I should probably continue next time, so I'll do that. Next time we'll try to get these guys to actually breed like they're supposed to.